Hey, 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 hey. Guys, my vocals are getting better, right? My vocals, yeah. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Jalen, aka Lick My Fashion. You guys already done know what it is, and I am back, okay, with another video. We lit! So you guys already know what time it is. Before we get to this video, I'd like you guys to subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/lickmyfashion. Ayy, get it, woo, wee. Get it. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to smash that before smash on PS. Hello. And again, guys, don't forget to follow me on my social media in the description box below, and it'll pop up on the screen. What? Where that though? We are at Dua Weirdness. So in today's video, as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about, okay, the 10 friends that you do not need in your life, okay? These are friends that you do not need, don't want, don't need to be seen around, don't need to be hanging around, point blank, period. So if these are the friends that you have in your life, no, you need to remove them. No, because they don't matter, because no, it's not that serious. We're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna tell you guys the 10 friends that you don't need in your life, the 10 friends that are just not necessary for you to have in your life. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if you feel like you have more. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we? Whoa, wait. Yeah, that's a Billy Rock. I didn't live outside. Are you? Whoa. Okay, guys, so the first friend that you do not need in your life is the backhanded compliment friend. No. Period. Point blank. You ever had a friend where you put on an outfit or you just do something in life that's like amazing, and like they just always find a way to diss you while complimenting you? Oh my god, Jalen, I like your shirt, but I think you're too skinny in it. Oh my god, Jalen, like I think you should wear socks with your shoes, but they're nice. Oh my god, shut up. Do not try to diss me while trying to give me a compliment in the same sentence. The two don't correlate. I cannot stand a friend who gives backhanded compliments. Like, don't do that. If you're gonna compliment me and then diss me in the same sentence, you're not a friend. Friends don't do that. And there's a difference between constructive criticism and actually just dissing a friend because you're a hater. And no, that's what I'm talking about. Do not diss your friend when they look good. Do not diss your friend when they're doing something good. Do not do that. Do not give them backhanded compliments when they're asking you for advice, your opinion, because now you're just being a hater. Over it. You don't need that negativity. You don't need that, especially in 2020 with all the things that are going on. You do not need, okay, a person who backhand compliments you and every single thing that you do and every single thing that you wear, every single thing that you say. No. That is number one. A backhanded compliment friend. Remove them. They're fake. Let them go. Next. So the next friend that you do not need in your life is the talking behind your back friend. Period. The talking behind your back friend will literally entertain anybody that comes to them that wants to talk about you, and in a negative connotation, not in a positive connotation, that just wants to talk about you in a negative light. So listen, if I have a friend, okay, and somebody doesn't like that friend, and then they come to me to talk about that friend negatively, I have just now opened up doors for them to talk negatively about my friend, and I didn't shut it down. Oh, Papa Jesus, if you are the type of person to entertain when someone talks negatively about your friend, you need to stop and reevaluate yourself. If you know somebody like that, or if you feel like you have a friend that does that, remove them. You do not need that type of negativity in your life. Like, it is probably one of the worst things you could do as a friend. You should be shutting down every single conversation that somebody says about your friend, negative or not. If you have an issue with your friend, or if you feel like somebody's saying something negative about your friend, just ask your friend, or just say, yo, listen, I don't know what's going on with you and my friend. I don't know why you don't like her, but don't bring it to me. Shut down the conversation. When you are opening up doors for your friend to be talked about, you're literally in the wrong too. A friend should not be so comfortable, okay, to engage in conversations where people are talking behind your back, because that makes them now talk behind your back. And that's not okay. If you have a talking behind your back friend, let that go. The talking behind your back friend is not okay. So that is the second one that we do not need to have in our life. Okay, next. So the next friend that we don't need in our life is the hater friend. Y'all know what a hater friend is, okay? They just be hating. I'm talking about on anything and everything that you do. You could be getting the next scholarship. They want to hate. You could be in the next fashion institution. They want to hate. You can get a new car. They want to hate. You can get a brand new storefront. They want to hate. Anything that you do, they hate on. You don't need that friend. The hater friend, terrible. Terrible decision. We've all been there. I've been there, okay? That is not healthy for the brand. That's not healthy for you, period. I can't stress this enough. You do not need people around you who hate on everything that you do. Always looking at your every move, are just always negative about anything that you have successfully. You do not need that type of friend. The hater friend, get rid of it. I'm gonna need you guys to get rid of the hater friend, because if you have the hater friend, they're not your friend. You wanna hate instead of congratulate? No, we do not need a hater friend. Okay, next. So the next friend that we do not need in our life is the narcissist friend. Bruh. The narcissist friend is literally the friend that just is overly obsessive with themselves. Like everything is just about them. Overly obsessive with themselves. They're just always talking about themselves. They're just always feeling themselves. And guys, there's nothing wrong with feeling yourself. There's nothing wrong with being confident. If you have friends and like they're asking you questions and then you turn it around and make it about yourself, like no. You do not need that type of friend in your life. There are friends where I will tell them a story and they bring it back to them. And these are like friends in the past and I'm like, bro, like it's not about you. Like right now I'm trying to tell you something that's about me in terms of like, I need you right now for support and you're just talking about yourself. I just don't like that. The narcissist friend is just not cute. Make sure you guys cut them off. You don't need that negative. I don't know how much time I'm gonna say this in this video. You do not need that negativity in 2020, okay? Somebody who is overly obsessive with themselves and then they have no time for you because they're just so obsessed with their ways and who they are that they don't have time to be even a good friend. No, you don't need that. So cut out the narcissist friends out of your life, okay? Next. So the next friend that you do not need in your life is the never wrong friend. Listen. We've all been there. They just don't feel like they're ever wrong. Like it's just, they're always right. No matter, even if they're actually wrong, they're always right to the point where they make you feel bad and you have to apologize for what they did. Not even what you did, for what they did. Terrible. Terrible. You do not need, let me tell you something. I cannot stress, I can't stand a friend who does not know how to own up to their wrongs. If you are the type that does not know how to own up to your wrongs, we can't be friends. We can't. Because I used to be that friend, and I'm being very honest with you. Like I used to always see where somebody else was wrong before I was wrong, but now it's reverse. Now when somebody comes to me about a problem, I look at the inner of like, what did I do to make this situation worse and how can I make it better? Just because I'm letting you know what I've done wrong, you need to also figure out in the situation where you were wrong too, because we're all wrong in something. But if you're just like, oh, like I never did anything wrong, like I'm the best, like I never caused anything, that's a problem. That's toxic, okay? That's toxicity at its finest. If you think you're never wrong, listen, don't even watch this video. Actually, cut the chat. We don't need the never wrong friend. We don't need the person who never owns up to their wrongs. We don't need that friend. So if you have that friend, reevaluate. Y'all better reevaluate, because no, you don't need the type of friend in your life, okay? Next. The next friend that we don't need in our life is the exposed friend. Yeah. I said it, the exposed friend. You ever been in an argument and then they just start whipping out things out of nowhere? Oh, you slept with da-da-da-da-da and that's why you're like this. Or you stole this because I, like literally just whipping out all the secrets. Damn, whipping out all of the secrets that you told them because they're pissed off. I don't like that friend. Regardless of what you tell me, even after we stop being friends, I am not that friend that's gonna go expose your business. I don't even care enough to expose your business. I don't even care enough to expose your personal business because it's not worth it. Like, it's just not. It doesn't make sense. When you have a friend that like constantly just exposing you and basically just bringing out everything that you've done in an argument, and then after the fact when you guys are not friends, they still continue to do that, they're fake. They're also fake and they're phony, and you don't need that type of friend in your life. You don't need that type of friend who's always exposing your actions during an argument. You don't need that. So guys, pay attention. Pay attention to people who do that stuff because they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna use those against you. They're gonna hold you accountable and use those against you. So mind what you say and say what you mind. Okay. The exposed friend can get kicked to the boot. Next, the next friend that we don't need in our life is the non-supportive friend. Oh, hold on, because I gotta get up for this. I gotta get up. How are you my friend and you're not supporting anything I do? Anything. I'm not even just talking about business. I'm talking about emotionally, mentally. How are you not supporting anything that I do? And you're supposed to be my friend and you don't support anything that I do, like not one thing. And this doesn't even have to do with money or reposting and sharing. What about mental? You're not even supporting me during my mental? During when I'm depressed, upset, mad? What? Oh my gosh, y'all just, sometimes I'm like, I don't even ask for much. I ask for the bare minimum, okay? As a human being, I feel like it's just important to support your friends without even having them to ask. I just think it's so important to support. And if you're the type of friend, or if you know somebody who's like that, or if you are around people who never support anything you do, pay attention. Pay attention to people who never ever, okay, support anything that you do. You can come up with a nail line. Oh, they don't want to support that. A clothing line. Nope, not supporting that. That's a red flag. Listen, all my friends will tell you, okay, I'm supporting them in anything that they do. They don't have to be a social media star. It could be, oh, I want to get the next job at a 9 to 5, or I want to get a new car. I'm supporting them, point blank, because they need that support. They need somebody to tell them, like, you got this, like, you have my support. I love what you're doing. Like, it's good to hear those things. But if you're really the type of person that doesn't support your friends at all, like, you're just, that's it? You don't support your friends at all? There's a problem with you. Fix yourself. We don't need that, okay? We are not doing non-supportive friends in 2020. Next case. So the next friend that we don't need is the indirect friend. Woo! This friend. Let me tell you, I'm laughing because I used to be that guy. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I used to be the indirect friend, and some friendships were cut off because of that. But at the end of the day, like, just because those friendships were cut off doesn't mean I want you guys back. Bye! Peace! I used to be the indirect friend. So like, if I had a problem, like, I would go to social media, type it. If I had an issue, like, I would go on social media and just say something, when I could have just went to my friends. You know what I mean? Like, I could have just done that. And I'm giving you guys based off of experience, not just off of friends, but off of myself. So whatever I'm telling you, take it with a grain of salt, because the indirect friend, me, now I'm very direct. I'm direct. I think my friends are afraid of me now that I'm just really direct, because I will literally tell you everything that I feel, like, point blank period. I've always been transparent, but when it comes to being direct, like, I've always had a problem sometimes being direct. But now, oh no, you got the direct jailer now. Direct jailer don't play. We don't need an indirect friend. So somebody who's throwing shots at you on social media, somebody who's throwing subliminals on you on social media, somebody who's just very indirect, just always posting these sub-tweets or sub-posts about you, and they don't want to come to you as an individual and say what their problem is. You do not need that type of friend. The indirect friend is whack, especially when you've opened up communication and opened up doors for them to, like, say what they feel and feel what they say. Bro, there's no reason for you to be the indirect friend. There's no reason for you to go on social media and sub-tweet me. There's no reason for you to go on social media and say what you want to say or discuss an argument online when you could have just talked to me. You have my number. When you have my number, all communications are open. So if you have my number, why do you think it's okay to be indirect? We don't need the sub-tweets. We don't need the subbing at all. We don't need the sub on social media, the Instagram. We don't need that, okay? So cut that person out your life. Next. So the next friend that we need to cut off, that we don't need in our life, okay, is the leech friend. Bruh, I can attest to this one. The leech friend. The leech friend is basically, they hop on anything that you're doing because it's clout worthy. Whether it's, you know, a business or whatever, anything that you're doing, they're just hopping on everything that you're doing because they know that they can benefit from it. No. No. Listen, the leech friend is probably one of the worst friends that I put on this list. The leech friend is terrible. Terrible. You do not need a person who leeches onto everything that you do. You start a shoe business, now they want to start a shoe business. You start a jewelry business, now they want to start a jewelry business. You get reposted by all these celebrities, now they want to be all up on you. No. We're not doing that, okay? The leech friend is a user, okay? If they're only just in it for the benefit of themselves, and you will damn well know. If they're only in it for the benefit of themselves, you damn well know that's a leech friend. Point blank, period, sold the deal, sold the sauce. You will know, okay? The leech friend is a no-go. Do not hop on me because I just have clout. Do not hop on me because I'm styling a YouTuber. Do not hop on me because Rihanna reposted my picture and now you want to gain benefit. No, we're not doing that. The leech friend is a no-go. Cut that person out of your life. Next. So the next friend that we don't need in our life is the unmotivated friend. Bruh. And this is very tedious because you want to motivate your friends. You do. But the unmotivated friend will really knock you down. The unmotivated friend will put you in an unmotivated state. The unmotivated friend will have you slouch. Like, they will pull you into their mess. You do not need to be around people who are unmotivated, point blank. Be around people who are motivated, be around people who are positive. If you have goals and you have visions, there is no excuse as for the friend not to be doing the same thing. Your friend should be very, very motivated into whatever they're doing, just as you're motivated into doing what you're doing, point blank. You cannot be around people who do not have the same mindset. So as much as it's something that, and you guys can be saying, okay, but like, you know, what if they're sad or depressed or whatever? As much as you think that it's okay to be around that person forever, it's not, because they need to be able to bask out of their depression. They need to be able to bask out of their unmotivated state. We all get depressed. I'm not saying we don't get depressed. We all get unmotivated at times, but you can't keep yourself in it. And when you keep yourself in it, that's a problem for me. If you bask yourself in negativity and unmotivation, the more you will become that. You are a product of what you speak. You're a product of who you're around. The unmotivated friend will just make you more unmotivated, point blank, period. You don't need that. Don't want it, don't want to be seen. So guys, if you have that type of friend, cut them off. Point blank period, or distance yourself, because you need to be around people who are motivated, okay? We are in 2020. We don't got time to waste. Listen, we don't have time to waste. We are trying to build empires. This is a new decade. We don't need to be around that, okay? Next. And the last friend that we don't need in our life, all right, guys, is the non-communicative friend. The non-communicative friend is somebody who just doesn't know how to speak their mind, doesn't know how to say anything. Like, you go through an issue, they don't address it. You go through something, they don't address it. They just don't know how to talk. Basic communication skills is to know how to speak, write a sentence, write bars. A relationship works with communication and comprehension. If there's no communication factor in the friendship or relationship and what you do in this life, it will crash and burn. You cannot be friends with people who are just not communicative at all. And I get it, there's anxiety, you're shy, but we need to be in a position where we need to learn how to put our words in sentences and say, hey, this is what I want to talk to you about, so-and-so. Hey, this is what I want to do, so-and-so. Hey, this is how I want to speak, so-and-so. Hey, communication is key just in anything that you do. So I feel like if you're non-communicative, like, and there's nothing going on when it comes to communication in a relationship, what's the point? You don't know how to speak. You don't know how to talk. You don't know how to communicate. So why are we friends? Why are we doing this? Like, what is the point? Basic communication. That's it. Basic communication. Things like that are things that you just don't want to be around, because it's like the more it happens, the more you get annoyed and the more you feel like you're rude or being mean. But that's basic instructions. Like, that's the bare minimum from a human being is communication, period. That's what we were taught since young. So you need to be able to know how to communicate. So if you have that person, or if you have that issue with somebody, reevaluate. Reevaluate, guys. That is the non-communicative friend, and you don't need that in your life, okay? All these friends I just listed, let it go. I don't care if they're your sister, I don't care if they're your brother, I don't care if they're your uncle, I don't care if they're your best friend. If they have all these qualities, let them go. God will put people in your life that you need. God will put people in your life that you want. God will put people in your life that you actually need to better you in the future. Are you hearing me? Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if there is a friend that I am missing. Put in the comments below. These are the types of friends that I noticed in my lifetime, or what I noticed in general in the outside world. So if you have another friend that you don't like, or if you know of a certain friend, you put it down in the comments below and we can have a conversation. All right, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/LYTE. Ooh. Get it, whoa, hey, get it. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, guys, and don't forget, I said don't forget to smash the like button for me, smash on PS. Hello. And again, guys, don't forget to follow me on my social media in the description box below, and it will pop up on the screen. What, where that though? We are it at Dua, where that? All right, guys, so it's your boy Jalen, aka Lick My Fashion, signing out. And before I go, cut all of those people off. I will not say it again. All right, peace.
Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat go slow? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat go slower? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat go slow? Can you do that for me like the rhythm of the beat go slow?